Welcome back. This is MC Codger here, looking at our little farm in our village, and which is the beginnings of a nice little farm. But I wanted to talk about some automated farm techniques that I've been using that are kind of cool. And one of them is right over here. I just made this automated sugarcane mini farm. It's just one piece of sugarcane, but you know sugarcane grows like 4 high sometimes, 3 high at least. And you can harvest it by breaking off. Well, you could harvest it by breaking off all of it, but if you break off only the upper pieces and leave the most bottom one there, it'll continue to grow. Sugarcane's cool because you can make sugar out of it, and with sugar and egg and pumpkin, only 3 ingredients, you can make pumpkin pie, which has really good food value. I went scouting and I found some pumpkins, so we're going to look at those later on, and we're going to see about making some pumpkin pie. But first I wanted to just kind of talk about this little bit of a new automated technique for raising sugar cane. So what I have in here is I have a piston, show you how to make that, a lever, I have a pressure plate, and some redstone. Well, we got a lot of redstone when we were mining. So what I want to do is come over here and just make a few things, show you how to make what we need, and we'll expand what I've made here just a little bit. Okay, with, let's see now, with 1 iron, with a redstone, with 2 cobbles, 4 cobbles, I'm sorry, 4 cobbles on the bottom, and then across the top, oak planks, we have a piston. That gives us a piston, very handy. We're going to do a lot of piston work with our redstone, and that's really cool. And we're also, there's some other things we're going to need here. We can make a lever very easily with 1 cobblestone and 1 stick. And there's your lever right there. And remember, we made pressure plates for our doors in our homes. Just 2 planks, and there's your pressure plate. Perfect. Look at that. Well, that's a start. There are other things that I want to make, fences and gates for fencing in our animals, but we'll do that later. For right now, that's what we need to get started. Now, sugar cane, we picked up some sugar cane, you remember. Let me get that grass. Sugar cane has to be planted next to water. So what I'm going to do is just dig out that hole, and I have some water. Now I got water flowing well. If I put another bit of water, remember I have my bucket. We made a bucket, pick up water, and come over here and put my water down. There, now it's not flowing, and I can pick it up with my bucket, put it back in there, just right click, and that will either put the water in your bucket or out of your bucket. And I've got some sugar cane here left over. Let me put my sugar cane right here so I can place it right next to the water. Okay, well, what I want to do, let's move this guy out of the way, and I want to put 1 cobblestone block right here. I'll put my cobblestone block right here, like that, because whatever block you're facing, you're selecting, is going to have the base of your piston when you place your piston. So if I faced it over here, then the base of the piston would be against that block, and the piston part would be facing me. So what I want is I want to put the base of the piston right there. Let me select that piston. Boom, there is our piston. So what I had is this situation where the piston against the wall is activated by the pressure plate. Walk on the pressure plate, and the piston goes. Can't quite see it. It's over there. I can't get around fast enough. All you have to do is send a redstone signal to the block that your piston is mounted to. So we could do that with redstone and a plate, just like we. Easiest thing for me to do though is just to put my lever right here, and then when I right click on my lever, boom, there there goes the piston out like that. And then I have to right-click it again to shut it off. So what I've done is created a harvesting mechanism. So I just click this lever, and there goes the pistons harvesting this one, and then when I put on the pressure plate, the other one does, harvesting this sugar cane once it grows up higher. And then I just collect it, and then go back to my here, and with my sugar cane, it can become sugar, which I'm not going to do because I want to plant some more of that and just get it growing before I turn it into sugar. But that is a little bit of automated sugarcane farming, just harvesting actually. And just every time you walk by, whenever you walk by and say, hey, look, it's grown, then just flip the lever or step on the pressure plate and you'll harvest some of it. Now, be aware, if you do this way, one of your villagers might accidentally harvest the sugar cane. And you not even be there, so I'd keep an eye on that. But that's just the first little bit of some automated farming done. So next time we'll do a little bit more of that. So until then, MC Codger here saying we will see you next time.